to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Michigan's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCulley. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll give it to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got a man. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Wolverines are on the move. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
On the run, it's Haynes. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down.
Here we go.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Wolverines! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good...
And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Using his legs to buy some time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On the run, it's Haynes. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They won. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here?
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Running back searching for a hole.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Grab near the marker. It's McCulley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Moving away from pressure. Fires on the move. All by himself. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Bird. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Klein.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Power football with the rock. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Used the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Klein. He found some running room but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Touchdown Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Marsh. It's a running room. Touchdown, Michigan. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Wolverines in the hurry up.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Nice job there by the defense, guarding against the out route. Just staying in his hip pocket and knocking it down.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Wolverines! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get...
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
29.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. To the air on first down. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
From the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Timeout, Michigan.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse. And
teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now completely different, almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.